Hi, welcome to the Crime Corner with Victoria, where we uncover true crime stories. Today's story is about a young woman who got into a taxi and never made it home. It was a Friday evening in Katlehong, Johannesburg, and 26-year-old Lerato Mokoena had just finished her shift at a retail store. She was responsible and family-oriented and always made sure her loved ones knew she was safe. Her mother later said she always called when she got into a taxi, always. That night was no different. At around 7:15 p.m., Lerato sent a simple message saying, "I'm in a taxi, I'll be home soon." But that message would be the last time anyone heard from her. When Lerato didn't arrive home by 9 p.m., her family began to worry. They called her phone, it rang and rang. Then suddenly, it went off. At first, they hoped it was nothing. Maybe a dead battery, maybe a delay. But by midnight, they knew something was wrong. The next morning, her mother reported her missing, because Lerato never disappeared without telling anyone. The police traced her last known movements. Witnesses confirmed she had boarded a white minibus taxi heading towards Katlehong, but something didn't add up, as no one could clearly remember the driver. No registration details, no taxi association markings. It was as if the taxi had vanished. Days later, something strange happened. Lerato's phone briefly switched on. It pinged in an entirely different area, near an industrial zone outside Jamestown. Police rushed there. They searched abandoned buildings, empty streets, but found nothing, just silence and growing fear. Weeks passed. The case began spreading on social media. People shared her photo, desperate for answers. Then someone came forward. A man claimed he had seen Lerato that night, but not in a normal taxi, in what locals call a ghost taxi, a fake taxi ran by criminals. Police began focusing on illegal taxis in that area. Eventually, they identified the suspect, a driver with a history of robbery and kidnapping. When they found him, he denied everything. But inside his vehicles, police discovered something chilling, a handbag that belonged to Lerato. After hours of questioning, the truth came out. The suspect had pretended to be a legitimate driver. He picked Lerato up like a normal passenger, but he never intended to take her home. Instead, he drove her to an isolated area. What started as a robbery quickly turned into something far more tragic. He later led the police where her body had been left. South Africa was shaken. Lerato's story became a warning. Her family, devastated, begged others to stay alert and protect themselves. The suspect was arrested and sentenced. But for Lerato's loved ones, justice will never be enough. Lerato's story reminds us to always check our transports, always share our location, and always trust our instincts. Because sometimes the most ordinary journey turns into the most dangerous one. Thank you for watching the Crime Corner with Victoria.